continue. Okay. Yes. So Prakash, please go ahead.
Hello, sir. This is Prakash Singh, and as per my educational concern, I have completed graduation from Calcutta University in 2014. And as per my computer background concern, I have done like 2 years diploma course in NCVT, National Council of Vocational Training. That is a like part of a computer application course. And after that, I'm currently working in a like e-commerce company, and I'm just managing the project of website development and the backend data of the customers, and also in customer care like queries and handling. So now I'm pursuing MCA course from VGU University, Vivekanand Global University, and I'm like interested to join in like database management field with the like SQL like server work and other technical like priorities.
Okay. So let's start a technical discussion.
Okay.
Could you please tell me how many type of SQL Server backups?
Hello.
Hello, am I audible? Hello.
Hello.
Yes, yeah.
Yes, sir, you are audible.
I think Prakash, we have issue from the network end. Could you please check your network connectivity? Hello. Oh my God.
Sorry, my network is not stable. Can we restart again?
Yeah, basically I'm asking, okay, I'm not sure like after restarting that will work or not. So I think we have to just continue from here only. So basically first I
Okay.
ask how many type of backups in MS SQL Server?
Okay, so mainly if you look at the backup types, so there are like four type of backups that we mostly use in SQL Server. So first is like full backup, second is differential backup, third is transaction log backup, and fourth is tail log backup. There are other types of backup also that like we do not like that is not considered that much in work, like file backup, group file backup, copy to disk backup. So these are also a part of the backup. So if I go through mainly like first four backup, do you want me to explain in detail?
Yeah, if you can explain in a full backup and incremental and you can say a transaction log backup. If you can explain.
Okay, so the full backup is a like we can say it's a backup of entire database, which is a like main like concern as a big backup. So this is a complete backup of a database like file, tables, objects, and any type of headers and like insertions, everything backed up in this backup. So these are basically taken on a certain time period. We can consider it weekly, daily basis, or maybe a fortnight or monthly. So this is a full backup. And we also do like differential backup. Differential backup is a backup which is taken after was the full backup. Means once a full backup is completed, then the remaining backup will be considered as a differential backup. For
Okay.
example, if you are taking full backup on weekly basis, like on Friday, if we have taken a full backup, so on Saturday, Sunday, every day there will be a differential backup will be taken.
Except Friday, you are saying.
Yeah, except after Friday, if you ask me to complete the backup till Monday, so one backup will full backup will be Friday, and after that three daily basis backup that will be differential backup, and that if we go on Monday, so one backup will be from Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. All 3 days backup will be on Monday differential
Okay.
backup.
Next, like a transaction log backup, if you can explain.
Next, transaction log backup is a very important thing. This is like mainly records all the transactions, all the small transactions that is being changed in the table, in the database. So these are very crucial for restoring our database. This we can take every minute basis, every 15 minutes, half an hour, or hourly basis we can take, depends on our requirements. So this is also important for restoring in a situation like damage of database or corrupted database. So this is very important to collect the transaction log, and these transaction log taken after differential backup, or every log after every transaction log we take another transaction log.
So
So
if you
these
can,
are
yeah,
multiple.
if you can replace whatever like what you spoke, like damage. So instead of
Yes,
damage, if you can replace with a corrupt, because technical term is a corrupt for the database, any like a damage. Okay. So you have to
yes,
just go with a corruption, data corruption. Okay.
yeah, inaccessible or corrupted
Yes,
database.
you can say yeah, in non-accessible, something like that.
Mhm.
Okay. Next, like how you can check. Could you please tell me command? What is a command to take a full backup? Full,
Okay, so you mean you're asking for the statement of the full
yeah,
backup?
SQL command basically I'm asking.
Okay, so to take the full backup, we can write backup database. Then we need to write database name, then to disk, then equal to, we have to give the path of the disk where we want to store our backup our database. And then we can write with compression. Compression is a mode to just minimize the file size in compressed manner. And then we can run to execute to back up the database.
Okay. Next, incremental or differential backup, a script.
Yeah, differential backup will be same, just like the full backup. Just at the end of the statement command where we have written with compression, we have to write with compression comma differential
Okay,
with
good.
differential.
Next, and log
Yeah.
backup.
And log backup, the same command will be used, just where we are using backup database, where there we need to mention backup log, then database name, then equal to path, equal after to disk and path, and then with compression we can mention, or and for this transaction backup, we mainly the extension name should be .trn. That would be a good form of the transaction backup.
Okay, so one thing I want to clear, basically
Yeah.
I want to add here. So if you want
Mhm.
to put any extension, they will not stop you. While
Yes.
restoring, you have to mention whatever like extension you mentioned. But
Okay.
generally, they are putting Microsoft suggesting for the full and differential backup, you have to use back and transaction log backup dot TRN.
Okay.
One, one another thing I want to add, like you said, entire data we are taking into the full backup. But one thing I want
Mhm.
to add, like let's suppose I created one database and that database are not holding any table initially. When I started, I created configure a database backup. Okay.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
that time I didn't create it. And after like maybe after few days, I created some tables, procedure, function, each and every object like
Mhm.
a SQL object I created. So if you
Mhm.
will took a differential backup or incremental backup, so that
Mhm.
will also take off all the entire object after
Yes.
addition of full backup. Okay. So whatever changes they made, they will capture into the incremental backup. So like you said, like a whole data they are maintaining and transaction only transaction is maintaining for the transaction log backup, but this is not true. Like if I'm saying I created one table after differential backup, okay,
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
I configure transaction log backup every 30 minutes, okay. So in between
Okay.
after differential, in between 30 minutes, I created one table, okay. So creation of
Yes.
table is also transaction. So you can't say this is not a transaction. If I'm creating a table, creating a procedure, if I'm doing anything after any backup, they will capture into the next backup. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So
Got it.
basically, if we create a table after differential backup and after 30 minutes, you are going to take a transaction log backup. That log backup contains table creation part also. And if you are
Yes.
inserting some data, deleting some data, that will that are also allocated into your log backup files. You got my point?
Got it. Got it. Yes.
So basically, these are next we want to know. Let's suppose you took a full backup or log backup,
Okay.
transaction log back you took. Now we have to verify before restoring. Like let's suppose I took a backup. I have to store backup into the different drive, different storage or different cloud storage. Okay. But before
Mm.
uploading into the cloud storage, what we have to do, we have to validate is this backup, whatever I did, it's valid or not. How we can check those? Could you please tell me command?
Yeah, as like verify only command we have to use.
Okay, so let's suppose I took a full backup and I have to verify this full backup, full dot back is correct or not, valid or not. So what would be command?
So in this command will be back. Uh, I think just a second. In this, I think we have to like there is an option also of verify only in the SQL server. The command I cannot recall now is that verify only command or validate only command. So I have to once check in the string.
Okay, okay, let's ignore this. But one thing I
Yeah.
want to clear, like each and after each and every topic, don't forget anything because command is a very important. Verify
Yeah.
only you said whatever you explain till now it's good, but next time please try to memorize each and every item because if
Uh,
they will ask it's a problem for you. Next,
I
uh, uh,
think we have to verify the path in that to get the verification, like verify only from the disk
so
to this backup.
Agnivesh, I think you joined. Could you please tell me what is
Yes.
your command to verify any backup
So,
sets?
no, we have two options. When we created a backup of any type like a full differential, so we have two options like a by a wizard. There is one option given like a verify only backup. So when you check only verify only backup, they automatically created our backup before verify they created our backup. And also when we go to the command like a verify, so we have an option like a restore verify only from backup with the with like that uh, that means a restore verify only from backup and then given the file name and password.
Okay, basically restore verify only from disk and you have to mention your path. This is a command,
Yes,
actual command for the verifying any backup sets. So
yes.
whatever backup you have. Next question, Prakash, for you. Uh,
Yeah.
could you please tell me what is a LSN number? Why LSN they are creating? How LSN is helping for the restoring a database backups?
Okay. LSN is a like abbreviation of log sequence number.
Okay.
So whenever there's a changes made or any transactions done in a database, so
Mhm.
it the SQL server automatically create a LSN number, like allocate a LSN number for that transactions. So it is important to take a a sequential restoration of the data. If we miss any data is dropped or deleted, so we can find out that data from LSN number and we can restore them on a sequence manner to just without getting anything dropped or anything deleted, we can restore them with the help of ls.
So LSN number basically how they are helping. Let's suppose you started restoring a database. So some sequence they provided. Who provided? Microsoft.
Mhm.
Let's suppose I have some backup, full backup, incremental backup, and log backup. So we have to restore till, let's suppose now is 10:53. So on basis of
Yes.
our backup policy, they provided some chain, log sequence number chain, like a full backup we can apply anytime, but differential backup we can apply after the full backup. So if
Yes.
log sequence, basically they are checking a log sequence number, they have a first LSN number and last LSN number. I already explained in a previous
Yeah.
like a videos.
Yes.
So they are checking while restoring LSN number. So let's suppose I'm saying I'm restoring a full backup and directly I'm going to restore a log backup. That will not work because in
Yes.
between I created a differential backups. Okay. So basically they mapping like a just like a creating a map. This is a first LSN number and last LSN number, and whatever they will create a next backup, they will create a LSN number, they will match while restoring. Okay. So if like let's suppose I took a two log backup every 30 minutes, so just I'm trying to restore second log backup, that will not work. It means we have to follow some sequence. Like first we have to restore
Yes.
full backup, then differential backup, then whatever log backup I did, we have to restore one by one. Otherwise, if I will change a sequence, a restoring sequence, that will not work. Okay.
Mm.
So that's why they created a log sequence.
Yeah, so it means like log sequence number is a type of to get the idea of what backups we have done sequence wise to get the details of those backups and restore in that manner only
That
with
fashion.
the
Yeah,
help of
yeah,
LSN.
yes, that fashion. Yeah, right. Next, so I'm asking, let's suppose you took a backup, like what is my expectation? You have a production server, and
Okay.
now engineer is asking to you, I need a production database on the development server. Okay, because we have a production and development, and they have to check some performance because whatever query or procedure they are executing from the development, they are not getting any performance lag, but same query they are trying to execute on the production, they are getting, you can say, performance issue or concern. So developer called you and they are saying, hey Prakash, could you please restore full backup from production to development environment? Okay. Could you please tell me
Yes.
steps how we can restore production database backup onto your lower environment?
Okay, so first the backup we have taken in the our like main database, we have
Production.
to yeah, production database. We have to just copy that to the file or drive to the dev environment, and then there we have to restore that database. And while restoring, we need to change the name of the database, and we have to use move command to use that same database in like dev environment also, and then we have to restore the database. Yeah, and that way the database will be restored there. And if there is any issue encountered in between, then we have to in main like production environment, we have to make the database in a single user mode, and then we have to restore in our like dev environment that same database.
Okay.
Is that
So
work?
basically you said like a move command. So
Yeah.
move command is helping to rename your logical database name or physical file name. Could you please confirm?
Is help us to like rename physical file name.
Okay. And they like have to change a location of physical file path. They are
Yeah.
not saying to change your database name. Like let's suppose I have a HR database on production environment and I have to
Mhm.
restore same database into the dev environment. So basically you
Yes.
have to restore your database. But if whatever drive was available on prod environment, if those drive is not available into the dev environment, then you have to use move command. Okay.
Mm. Yes.
Basically, let's suppose I created a production like a HR database on production, and we have a C, D, E, F, and G drive. And I created backup like a data file into the F and G drive. And when I copy backup file into the dev environment, I got to know F and G drive is not available into the dev environment. For this case, you have to move your path like a D or C or D, whatever available into the dev environment. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
And database name should be same. But if you want to replace existing database, you have to mention comma with replace. Whatever like a with replace command you have to use. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is a final command to restoring your production database into the dev environment. Okay.
Yes.
And
Got it.
also we use then like the import options. If we follow like transfer of the production to the development server, and when we use like an import method.
Agnivesh, one thing I want to
Yes.
clear for the like a import why we are using. Let's suppose we have 100 tables. Okay. We want 100 all entire database into the dev environment. For this case, only you have to backup and restore. Like, but if I want only one table should be migrated into the dev environment. For this activity, we have to use export and import a data from prod to dev.
Mhm.
Okay, you got my point.
Yes.
Okay, so I think I have done Prakash for my side. So now
Okay.
I have to start with Agnivesh. Okay,
Thank you.
okay. So Agnivesh, basically, I want to know like what is a file? Where is your file located? Because I have a backup. Okay, we have already done a backup, full backup. Now we have to identify where is a data file location. Which command you'll got to know who took this backup, when they took, what is the size of your database, what is the backup size, each and every information without restoring a data backup onto your any server. So could you please tell me command how we can will get this information from the backup sets? And Agnivesh, before like proceeding, uh, one thing I want to know about, could you please tell me about yourself along with your day-to-day activity in your current company?
Mm. That's great.
Hello,
Hello.
sure, Agnivesh,
Hello.
am I
I'm
audible?
audible.
Yes, yes, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I just explain my intro, like tell me about yourself, and then explain my roles and responsibilities in
Yes,
current
yeah,
company.
something like that. Basically, just like an interview, only we have to cover only backup and recovery part. One session we completed, and after that, I will go for the technical discussion. So if you can
Okay.
explain about yourself and your role and responsibility in current company, what you are doing,
Okay.
if you can explain because you are working as a SQL DBA.
So thank you for giving this opportunity to introduce myself. My name is Agnivesh Singh. I done my BTech from Amateur University Noida. I have over 2.5 years experience as a MySQL database administration. Currently, I'm working as a SQL database administration in the DSTV Infrastructure Private Limited Noida, and I provide support for uh, approx 35 plus servers and productions, and a part of this development and testing servers. And I'm a proficient various database management systems such as MySQL database and MS SQL servers. I have some skills like MySQL database, SQL servers, Power BI, data visualizations, data analysis, advanced Excel, and also we use the Power BI tools for data and visualization and dashboard created. Also, I want to talk to my roles and responsibility in current company. So basically, in my roles and responsibility in current company, like a job monitor activity, and after that we verify the success and the failure of success and failure of job, and also we identify blocking identify and resolve it. So and again my roles and responsibility like checking of the lsn and we check of the restoration like we have on a servers log shipping. We have a job of log shipping, so we check the lsn and log shipping configurations job. And in my night duty, because right now I'm working in a night shift in my current company, so we check the all the jobs monitors, and we follow up the mails, and we created like a store procedures. And if someone wants like a create a like a add the columns and created a table, so we identify the like index. And we focus mainly performance issues like when we got the like performance issues, so we check the index, we check the index. And after that there is a lot of problems like a cpu utilization, so we analysis what is the reasons to cpu high, and got the increase the cpu high and memory. So we identify all type of monitoring job in current company. And sometimes we created a job like a use of the script, and sometimes we use of the maintenance plan. So and also in my current company there is a backup plans of policy like a 7 days in a weekly and a monthly, so we use the backup policy. And these are the things, and we focus on the monitor. Right now we focus on the only monitor on the jobs. That's all.
Okay, thank you. So Agnivesh, let's start. We have only 6 minutes time to start for the technical discussion. So I already asked one question, like you have a backup. Now we have to identify who took backup, what time, what is the size of backup. How you will get this information?
So when we use of the SP Help DB and put on the databases name, so we identify all the database backups and files and file locations and everything when we apply the SP Help DB.
So you are saying like a else SP help DB is helping to get a
And
backup, like a who took a backups,
no,
or
who
these
took the
command is a
backup?
helping to get a database actual location. What is a path database is available for now. Basically, I'm asking you have a backup file, okay, and I want to share this backup file only, back file. On basis of back file, you have to identify who took backup, what is the size of backup, and next you can say complete like a path, like what is the size, all the information basically I'm identifying. Basically, I want to know from the backup end. I don't want to check with a database only because I share this backup to you and database server is not available for your testing. So now you have to check who took a backup, how much time they took, what is the size of your backup size. Okay.
so via SQL Server agent, when we click on the monitor activity, and we put on the backup name, and we identify all the backup details.
So basically, I'm not asking for the go through with agent or whatever, like a SQL instance. I'm asking you have a backup, you have a SSMS. Okay. With help of SSMS and backup sets, you have to identify. I think I explained some header only command, restore header only command, file list only command. I think I explained in a previous sessions. Hello.
Hello. I didn't recognize like that. Also, I click on the task or like click on the task and click on the and select check on the backup.
Okay, backup you can check from there, but you have like a input is a file only, backup file only. I don't have a SQL instance, SQL server you have. With help of backup file only, you have to identify all the information.
Mhm.
Let's suppose last time I already explained restore file list only one command, and those command is helping what is a logical file name and what should be path, actual path. Okay, so
Okay.
with help of backup file you will get all the information.
Okay.
Okay, so basically like
Yes,
Prakash, you got my point, how you can like
yeah.
got a.
Please at this
Yeah, yeah. I recognize.
yes. And then we need to put the path, then we will get the detail and the like
We get the
So like
all the
before
information.
executing a move command, basically we are executing got to know what are
file list.
files available. Okay,
File list on.
yeah. Okay, next. So basically, Agnivesh, if you can explain what is a backup policy implemented in your like systems in this TB database servers.
So a backup policy in my current company like 7 days in a weekly. We took a backup in a Saturday midnight at 8:12 a.m. After that, we took a latest differential backup, and then we took the transaction log backup every 30 minutes in my current company.
So they are not taking any differential incremental backup.
No, no, we took a differential backup after
Okay,
except of Saturday at same time at 12 a.m.
okay, okay. So let's suppose if you can explain very quickly. Let's suppose now is at 10:15. Okay, 12:10 for now, and your database is corrupt for now. So how you can
12
restore your
10
data?
for now.
12:10 for now. How you can restore your database? Which backup you took first, and then what
So
steps you have
like
to
that,
work?
like if I explain like for taking the examples, like today is the 10 July and the day of the Wednesday. So in my current company, as per going my parent company policy, so we took the Saturday at midnight 12 a.m. We took a full backup.
Okay.
Okay,
So
and
basically we'll
after
take
that,
a here full backup on 6,
yeah, we took a here of like of Saturday, like a 6 July, we took a full backup at 12 a.m.
and
A
then
part of a part of Saturday, we took a latest differential backup at Tuesday 12 a.m. That means 9 July.
okay, and then
After that, 12 a.m. After that, we took a log backup. The time duration is like a 30 minutes. So after 9 July, we took a 30 minutes interval of T log backup approx and like Tuesday 9 July to Wednesday 10 July, and what is the time to corrupt of the data? 10
12:10.
12 10. So 12 10, that means when we subsection 30 minutes, so like that approx of